I know, another Ganon video, but it's something that's been on my mind and I just really wanted to talk about it. It's nothing spectacular or amazing, but, you know, maybe just hear me out. So between the first calamity and the events of Breath of the Wild was about 10,000 years, so we can safely assume that he's been locked in this state for tens of thousands of years, or more. But we don't know exactly how much time has passed between any of the previous Zelda titles that included Ganondorf. I personally like to think this could be the very same Ganondorf that was killed at the end of the Twilight Princess. I know it was supposed to be his death, but I feel like it was left pretty ambiguous. We never really saw what happened to him after the scene ended. I know many of you will disagree, but that's okay, these are just theories. I think we can all agree that this is the same Ganon from Ocarina of Time, because this is where the more important break in the timeline happened. All Ganondorfs stem from this one Ganondorf, so really Breath of the Wild could exist on any of these timelines, surely. And that must mean after any of these Ganon's deaths, he was resurrected, but by who? Okay, the Zonai. I don't necessarily think it was them, and we don't know exactly when they came to be. From the trailers, it's hard to say whether or not they're good or bad, but in my opinion, they seem to be the good guys. And I'm under the impression that they're related to the Sheikah. We've seen that they possess some amazing technology that's lasted this long even. It's mentioned that the Sheikah were banished and scattered across the lands. Maybe they are a sect of Sheikah who chose a different path and found their way to whichever realm these Sky Islands are from. We see similar design motifs on various objects relating to the Sheikah as well. This eye, for example. As far as I'm aware, the only Ganondorf to have been born through the process of, well, nature, I mean, as close as it can be, was the Ganon from Ocarina of Time. I'm not sure if there have been spoilers as to where and why he's here. I haven't read any, so I can't say, but after this Ganon, it's been a running theme that he's either been revived or resurrected. This is what leads me to believe this isn't just a reincarnation or a new Ganon, but Ganon is here due to nefarious means. I've seen a few theories about the Twilight and the Zonai being one and the same. I really do like this idea. They share a lot of similarities, even in some of the markings and designs have resemblances. My only issue with this theory is that the Twilight existed long before near the creation of Hyrule, and subsequently left before the Twilight Princess took place. So why is the Zonai influence seen all around Hyrule at this point? I think we can assume that they came after the Twilight Princess, but before the first calamity. I suppose they could be those who were left after Zant and Ganon were defeated and decided to stay in Hyrule. There's also a theory that the Zonai come from the Sacred Realm, and that's where these platforms and islands come from. But it doesn't answer the question, who resurrected Ganon? Well, I don't know. Maybe it was the Yiga. They certainly had the motive, after being banished by the Hylian royal family. But we know that Ganondorf must have been around long before this happened, so it's not really possible. So there are really only two options, the Zonai, or someone or something we've yet to discover in the new Tears of the Kingdom game. So this was a bit of a short video about Ganondorf. I mean, I love talking about these theories and things, but I feel like they're quite overdone, so keep it short and sweet. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Really appreciate it if you left a like or comment. Please feel free to subscribe or not, no pressure. And yeah, thank you for watching.